Hi again, it's Tim Krueger, President and CEO of Performance Enhancements PEI out in Boulder, Colorado. As part of our Megatrend series, I wanted to address the third trend that we're seeing in the IT industry. That trend has to do with the accelerated connectivity within organizations. By this, I am talking about the growth in desired connectivity as a result of the device sprawl that we talked about in trend number 2. Some of the elements that are impacting accelerated connectivity are going to include new technologies that are coming to bear, such as voice, video, cloud, work from home, and the notion of hoteled employees. All of those things are putting loads on the performance of networks and on the bandwidth that's available within an organization. Connectivity is driving the experience, and the online experience will need to be dealt with through bandwidth. Most organizations have a huge disconnect between what they desire and what they're presently offering. A lot of companies are still running with 10 to 100 megabit pipe connecting them to the internet, and when you're starting to add voice and video and cloud resources coming in from outside, we quickly find that the available bandwidth is being outstripped. And the net effect is that we're seeing organizations that are being impacted with poor performance, no ability to address the quality of service, and a poor user experience as a result. High content applications are driving bandwidth. I mean, it's a fact. When you add video content to something and you're putting it across 20 or 30 frames per second or the equivalent thereof, it is going to grab a lot more bandwidth than if we were moving data via email or instant messaging. The other piece that comes to play is that our employees, and to extent our customers and our vendors, are expecting and demand that any device anywhere in the organization is delivered with the same user experience. Common term for this is transparent computing, and we see a lot of that from organizations. They expect that tablet or that smartphone to perform just like their notebook or their wired desktop computer. Part of the supporting evidence for this is taking a look at what the worldwide investment is in the cloud and connectivity markets. Just looking, for example, at the amount of money that's being spent by groups like Microsoft and Cisco Systems in developing technologies and resources to live in these capacities tells us that these are events that are here to stay, that these are not visiting fads in our industry. Some of the impacts that we're seeing, mentioned a moment ago, poor performance. When you saturate the network, you're saturating the wireless within an organization, the experience is going to be bad. Customer experiences are also being impacted. If the network is ill-designed, the customer may not be able to come in and interact with your teams properly. The inability to bring new technologies online is another component. Trying to launch a new service and finding out after the fact that pipeline performance isn't there is going to have a negative effect on getting those technologies up and running and brought to bear. The last is the loss of business agility. When organizations are struggling with these issues, their business is not going to be able to adjust to the market demands that are out there. PEI has been involved in these types of technologies for years, and some of the things that we do as we roadmap to solve these problems would include comprehensive network architecture reviews and adjustments, working on wireless design and making sure that they are properly configured. There's a lot of changes that have occurred within wireless, and they are designed to accommodate these types of issues. Bandwidth and demand assessment are another piece that we can provide some great service on. And then finally, assistance with provisioning, making sure you're getting what you expect you're getting, that it's nailed up properly, and that it performs adequately. And then finally, the last would be to have a comprehensive unified communications strategy. If it's in your plans to offer unified communications, to bring instant messaging, video, voice, conferencing, and collaboration to bear, makes a lot of sense to sit down and plan these things out correctly and include these considerations in that plan. So hopefully this helps a little bit. PEI is active and interested with our customers in these subjects. If you'd like to find out more about this, I would suggest giving PEI a call. You can hit our website at www.pei.com. Thank you.